Hey, my Legion. How y'all doing today? Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Tad and Chris Food Reviews. They were nice enough to give me a shout out on their DiGiorno pizza review, and I want to give them a shout out. They put out some cool stuff, and they banter back and forth. They have humor and sound effects and stuff in their music and their music in their videos and stuff, so they're cool. Go check them out. I'm here today to do. Basically, the main thing is a review of X-Men Apocalypse and a whole bunch of other stuff. I want to thank my friend Tony for making me a thumbnail for that and hook me up a little bit with the link. And basically, this is... And there's more than that. I review Harry and Tonto. I review Stiches. I review that American Warrior special is on Sunday night. I'm recording this right now at 3:19 in the morning. I had... and I'm going to upload this on Memorial Day. It's actually Memorial Day now. I got the top 3 movies, Harry and Tonto, Stiches, a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. But like I said, first and foremost, X-Men Apocalypse. Now basically this is set in 1980. Well, let me give you a thing. I have not really followed the X-Men movies since X-Men 3. I remember we bought the DVD for that. And then I even have a copy of... that X-Men Origins Wolverine, and that's like, I kind of lost interest in the whole series after that. I know there have been a couple other ones. And when I saw another X-Men movie, like, I felt like that. And then Tony was nice to hook me up, so I said I'd give another one a shot. And basically this evolves around this guy named Apocalypse, and he's like the very first mutant ever, like by ancient Egypt and stuff. Like, he gets reawoken, and it's set in the 80s. And basically he takes advantage of all the mutants in the movie. And basically there are a bunch of people that have been recast. And basically what this Bryan Singer has done is pretty much made the mutants boring. I mean, the whole thing's boring. I don't give two shits about anyone in this movie. The villain was good for a while, and then even he gets boring after a while. And I sound like an old man, but I keep saying, like, a strong characters, good acting, and a good script and plot, help a movie out. Because look at Deadpool. Look at Captain America Civil War. Those movies were awesome. This movie is a flop, at least in my opinion. I mean, the best scene was Quicksilver. Quicksilver was very good in this. There's a speed scene where he's slowing everything down and he's picking people up and stuff. If they would have put that much creativity in this movie, they might have had something. But basically, I watched the whole thing. I had slight interest to keep watching the whole thing. And basically, I felt the way, watching the movie, I felt the way that the actors portrayed the characters that they had emotionless. Even the Stan Lee cameo was boring. This was just lazy filmmaking, in my opinion. And CGI was very lackluster and boring. I didn't think anything that special with the CGI that I haven't seen before in any of these other movies, And that's also part of the problem with superhero film. There's being so many now, there's going to be oversaturation. And you expect to see more of these flops. You'll see some good ones, but probably see half good ones, half bad ones. Just like with the zombie genre. There's so many zombie movies I don't even bother watching anymore. And they used to always, most of them used to always be cool, but these, I don't know, I didn't care for X-Men Apocalypse. Even whenever they had a big fight scene, it seemed like they were just making shit up as they went along, and there was supposed to be all these emotional parts where you're supposed to care about. I didn't care about anybody. I felt like I had nothing invested in these characters at all. They gave me nothing, and I gave them nothing back. So I was very, very disappointed with X-Men Apocalypse. I'd rather see X-Men 3 again. I give X-Men Apocalypse a 3 out of 10. I didn't care for it at all. Now, that being said, I know it's getting bad reviews too. I don't know what Jeremy Johns and Chris Stuckman both liked it. I don't know what they saw in it because I didn't see much of anything. Let's do the top 3 movies for this weekend. Number 1 was X-Men Apocalypse with $65 million. Even that in opening weekend is not that impressive for a superhero movie. The Alice Through Looking Glass was like 28 million, and then the Angry Birds was like 19 million. So those are the top three. Let's get to the movie Stitches. I watched that earlier this week, and it's about this clown who's kind of a giant asshole, and I saw it on Netflix. But it's played with humor and stuff like that. And these kids badger him. He's at his birthday party, and then he falls on this knife, and he dies. And then 6 years later, they show the kids all grown up, and this one kid, hi Maggie, is haunted by this clown. You know, it keeps seeing him, and of course the clown comes back and creates a bunch of havoc. It's really good for a while, and then it kind of loses steam. But for the most part, it's pretty entertaining. I liked it. I'd probably give Stitches a 7.5 out of 10. Another movie that I saw that premiered on Netflix is The Do-Over. I was thinking about doing a review of it, but I'm trying to get in touch with Zoe Hewitt, who got in touch with me about her channel, and then I guess she was at the premiere on the red carpet for The Do-Over, a movie on Netflix with Dave Spade and Adam Sandler, and she was interviewing a lot of the actors. I told her, especially the one with Mike Chiklis. And she said if you go check the movie out, get in touch with me. I was trying to. Maybe she might want to do a collab. I don't know. And if not, no big deal. I just do it by myself, but she might. You never know. The next one is Harry and Tonto. And Harry and Tonto has been a movie I've been wanting to see for a long, long time. It made back in 1974, R-rated, even though I'm surprised it was R-rated because I don't think there was anything that bad in the movie that would constitute an R rating. No F word was spoken. They showed like a bare ass, but that was it. I don't think it deserved an R rating. And it won Art Carney an Oscar. And basically it's about, he plays a guy in his 80s, forced to leave his apartment in New York with his cat Tonto. And basically he goes on this a journey all the way to California. And it's really good. It's very subtle humor in it. Larry Hagman's in it. Some other stars are in it. It's very entertaining. I like the movie. Now, I had far more invested in this than X-Men Apocalypse, And I give Harry Tonto a 9 out of 10. I like that. I wish I could have seen it with my dad. A very good movie. And then I wanted to move on and talk about American Ninja Warrior's special episode tonight. Well, let's see what. Someone left a message. Let me see. What the hell's going on? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was just going after what I said about Memorial Day of that, I was reiterating what I said about the ranch, god damn it, the ranch dressing soda. If you have I said egg salad, if you have potato salad tastes like this, don't eat it. Well, anyways, going on to American Ninja Warrior, they had a good thing. It was like a special episode. I didn't know about this, but I checked on the guide because I was up mowing the lawn. I got a shower and stuff. Checked the guide and found American Ninja Warriors on, and then I guess it starts a new season this Wednesday, I think. And basically it was Team Matt versus Team, I can't remember that guy's name. The other guy. And, they were going, and then it was cool. They had All-Stars on, and then they did like a second half, 2 hours long. Second half was like a skill challenge where they had like a giant warped wall that went up to like 19 feet and a whole bunch of neat stuff. That was really interesting. I like that. They had a salmon ladder that went up 35 rungs, 4 stories high. That's insane. It was very entertaining. I like that. That gets a very entertaining 9 out of 10 for that. So there you have it. Very disappointed in X-Men Apocalypse. I thought it could have been much better. It reminded me of the acting reminded me of the acting in Star Wars Attack of the Clones. It seemed like no one really cared. It seemed like there was, but at least that had some animated robots and aliens, and this one just had nothing animated in it. Except for that one Quicksilver scene, and also you know, some lame CGI. So this is why I think of X-Men Apocalypse. They made Magneto boring. Everybody was boring in this. I didn't care about one person. Very big disappointment. 3 out of 10 X-Men Apocalypse sucked. But thank you, Tony, for letting me check it out. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the thumbnail. Hope you all like this video. Like I said, Chris is doing great work over there. Thank you guys for the shout out. And until next time, bye, please. Take care of my Legion.